pretty is that? And it's just Meadows noises, so I'm gonna use any odd clip of Meadows noises to recreate the audio here. I'm not gonna. Mm. You can glitch out what part? Oh, maybe the flying is I mean, she flies through the mountains. I've never really seen her phase through a mountain. I wonder. There has to be a way. Well, maybe it's another elder problem where you just need to lock the box she's contained in. Might just need to be larger to actually fit. It was a. Dawn, how dare you? I know I did. Well, I'm glad Discord didn't pick it up because the stream, I think, definitely picked it up. Yeah, I am a little. I don't actually. I've been up for over 12 hours at least. I do wanna. Okay. I need to stick around for a little bit longer. A, to finish off this cup of coffee. B, because after nightfall, the forest looks gorgeous with all these sparkly bits flying through it because there's like a deep navy blue through the fog. Hey. I won't lie though, I should have. I'll at least say I want to head off soon. I'm very tired. adrenaline rush of of earlier in the night mixed with how chill and relaxing this view is, honestly, is doing me in quicker than I thought. Well, so what I want to know, Gradgar, is you can spawn in the fireflies from the Black Forest in any biome. It's just an effect. You can't hit it, you can't attack it. You also cannot despawn it no matter what. Some of them are called Firefly's Treasure, and they drop things like flint too, which is interesting. Something I want to know is whether or not it's possible to actually spawn in this effect. The only reason I don't think you can is because it is an area, but it also disappears once the boss disappears. Which is why Octos put Yag in a basement. You control people with fireflies and they can't stop it. If you have mod powers, if you have admin powers in a world, you can just spawn the Black Forest fireflies and they never go away. I genuinely mean that, like, you cannot get rid of them. If you do it as a joke, like, haha, your house now has fireflies, that's permanent. You ruin that person's house because those fireflies can never be moved or removed. I haven't found a command that does it. I haven't found an item that does it. Some things, like effects, and like the fireflies, there's certain things that you find in the world that you can not interact with. Spawning them in seems like a one-way trip. But this effect has to be called in from somewhere. The effect radiates around the boss, so it's an AoE effect. It disappears when the boss is dead, probably because the parent of the... What I mean? Probably because the parent of the effect is it's attached to the boss physically. But... maybe we'll have to see if we can find the command to spawn this in next time we're in my solo world. I don't know what happened to the deep navy blue. Oh, that's about to begin. But yeah, a whole Valheim day is 30 minutes long, so... we have to waste 20 minutes before we see the deep navy blue again. That phrasing. Successfully found out it's impossible to trap modem. Success. I'm gonna start doing that now. I successfully burnt my onions. Put the positive spin on it, it's nice. Successfully died again in my permadeath run. Massive success! Another death on the board. Time to lie down, have a good stream. If Octo is still there, then the very best to you. Radgar passes along his good wishes, and he is going to get some sleep himself. Blue says all the best, good luck, and get some good rest. I've got the lovely blue tints back. We've got more than enough footage of just this, actually. I've sat here for the whole day, almost, so this is about 20 minutes footage, I think, so far. At least 15. Yeah. Well, I've got highlights of all of my Valheim screensaver. I actually have a collection for all of my Valheim screensavers, too. This would be, well, I realize in hindsight, this will go in the collection, but it will have me yammering over the top, so... so the unedited footage on Twitch won't be much good to anyone, but... yeah. I'll have the edited version without me mumbling over the top on YouTube, but... once I've actually got the video edited too, well, no, I'll just put the link to the YouTube in the shared resources tab. Oh no, I have Bouncer Bocky's Google Drive is almost completely empty. I can put the video on the Google Drive and share it there. Perfect. I'll get the edited version together because I also want to make the audio flow a bit better. One of the things I messed up in when I was doing the PTB for the mountains, they had that gorgeous music, which I left recording, but it's really hard to loop music that doesn't smoothly transition. Especially, like, I had meadows with no music, then I have the mountains update with music, then I have, what's the other clip? There's rain and storms at a small log cabin is the third clip, and this will be the fourth, which also doesn't have music, but it has me talking over the top, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of audio magic to pretend that all the audio smoothly transitions and flows. I'm not looking forward to the mountains one, because I'm basically gonna have to recreate all of that from scratch. It'll be worth it though. It's gonna be a really, really nice intro video. That's what I'm hoping to do. I want to have each scene fade into the next scene, so just a smooth fade. The way I want to make it loop infinitely is I want the video will start in the first clip, but what I plan to do mechanically is I'm going to chop the first 10 seconds of that clip off, and I'm moving that to the very end of the video, so that you start 10 seconds into clip 1, and then at the end, when you go through all the clips, you transition back to the start of those 10 seconds, transition back to that video, and then it should just frame perfectly snap back when you loop it. I'm hoping it works. The only downside might be minor buffering. I think this will be... I could just leave the mountains update out, but it was such a cool clip. I can download them and put them on Google Drive. Hey! You've got me thinking now whether or not I could, like, what we have on stream right now, with all these fireflies fluttering around, whether or not I could somehow turn this into an infinite loop without people noticing the transition. That's the trick. You want the transition to be as subtle and as hidden as possible. The simplest and laziest trick to do that is to get halfway and then reverse the clip. So say it's 10 seconds long. You make 10 seconds, you duplicate, flip it, and then it's 20 seconds total, and it just plays in reverse and back again. I feel like I can do better than that. No, this is a job for me tomorrow. Well, I say that. Yeah, I'll probably won't do it tomorrow. I'll procrastinate it for another month or two. But yeah, that's fair. But I do want to make this into like a full project kind of deal. Like the Valheim screensaver project technically hasn't really been announced. I've just sort of talked about it on stream, but I have quite a few clips. There's a gorgeous one I actually use, which transitions from middle of the day to night's time, and it is so pretty to see.